sovereign citizen, dude. What's happening, guys? You suck. I'm a sovereign citizen from Israel. I know all about the gold fringe and how fraudulent it is.
They hit me with a really strong dose of OC spray.
I want to speak to you, dead soldiers, now! I know the laws, buddy, and I'm waiting for you to do something wrong so I can sue you the pulpit.
I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right?
Hi folks, this video has the potential to be long, so let's get right into it. I'm starting to suspect that Canada has more Karens per capita than the US. Here's two pieces of evidence for that claim.
Salmon Live here reporting at the Portinos near Woodbine Mall. It appears as if the Toronto Police Department has come up and arrested an individual for shopping without a mask.
I've asked you to leave, my badge number, everything's being recorded. You guys can all leave now, you're not wearing
I've got the video I need.
Come on, they've asked you nicely. I understand, sir. Be respectful to them. They're running a business. Out.
I'm happy to comply with an officer of the law.
That's fine, sir. Come on out.
Why am I being arrested?
Come on.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I follow common law.
Looks like we have ourselves a sovereign citizen Karen.
Yeah, so
I'm within common law. I'm not within their jurisdiction, and they're arresting me.
You're on private property. Come on out, guys.
Officer, please don't touch me. I'm trying to buy the essential items I need to live.
I understand, sir.
Because I have a medical condition because of asthma.
Please
don't touch me. It's all on file.
I understand.
Why are you doing this?
I understand.
That guy was threatening my life. It's on video.
I understand, sir.
Okay.
I understand.
If you thought that was fun, you'll love Karen number 2.
Sorry, I was trying to get my camera going. Sorry. Sorry about that. No, I was just trying. Sorry? That's a nice thing to say. That's a nice thing. Oh, yeah.
Nice customer.
I never met such a in my life.
That's going to look great on social media. You're going to be a viral video.
He won't go viral, but you might. And I'm not sorry.
Call the cops. We're in a public place. We're in a public place.
I don't want this posted anywhere. You have no right to post
Yes, I do.
film me.
Yes, I do. We're in a public space.
Well, I'm asking you not to film
Sorry,
me.
sweetheart.
Respect me?
Sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry you feel that way. Yeah, neither do you.
People like you should do
Yes. Yes.
I wouldn't bond it out. You got
Yes.
I got you.
Thank you. Thank you for wishing me to die. Thank you.
It'd be great to see you die.
Thank you. Thank you.
If you can treat me like this, I can treat you like this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy Father's Day, bud.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just ruined it, asshole. You're the biggest jerk I've ever met in my life.
For what? For simply getting my essential items that I need to live.
We're doing the same thing.
Yeah, and you ruined my life.
Just walk away. Why do you want to?
This gets better and better. You're going to be all over social media. I don't care.
Somebody angry. You're only here to piss things off.
Ma'am, don't worry
Why
about
are
it.
you filming?
Ma'am, don't worry about
Go
it.
away.
She's
Don't
wishing me to die, and that's why I'm videotaping him. No, see? This is, he's threatening my life.
I don't want you in here. Get out.
Why are you grabbing me? Why are you grabbing me?
Out.
Why are you assaulting me? Why are you assaulting me? Why are you assaulting me?
Move, sir.
Why are you
Everything's
assaulting me?
recorded,
Look at him.
sir.
Look at him. You're a joke.
Stop. That's enough.
What's your badge number? I want your badge number.
That's fine. They've asked you to leave.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving.
You are leaving.
I'm not leaving.
Okay, you're under arrest for trespassing.
They never disappoint. Based on his voice, I think he might be the same Karen from the first clip. But do you guys remember from my last video, the people that got booted from the amusement park? Well, the male Karen of that couple calls himself Press On. He went one step further and got himself arrested. And his sovereign citizen reason for why he thinks the police can't arrest him is quite unique. A lot of this video is really dark because the SovCits can't camera, but the audio is good enough for you to hear his stupid.
Now I saw this gang member with a flashlight over here, and he's walking that way.
What's happening is he and his sister wife are out looking to harass the cops, but they have misdemeanor warrants for being in a park after it was closed because they're morons.
I would imagine this would be Nampa PD gang. And he just got in his car. And he's fleeing scrutiny. We got Lady Justice Liberty News right here. So I know that they were all up in this yard over here.
He's breathing harder than Glenn Serio on a treadmill.
So we got a gang member over there. This guy's got a mask on, I think. No, he doesn't.
Can I get your identification, sir?
Am I committing a crime?
So you did, you and her, I believe it was 2 or 3 weeks ago at a park here in Nampa. Park were closed after hours, and the officer requested that you leave, and you disobeyed his order, and we need to issue you citations or apply for a warrant for your arrest.
Well, I won't resist. I won't resist.
I know.
I won't resist you in any way.
I know. I just need your identification, buddy.
Well, I haven't committed a crime.
So that's what I just explained to you, right? So you did commit a crime. You committed a resist and obstruct an officer by not leaving when he gave you a lawful order to leave that park. Okay, so it's a misdemeanor that was committed.
I don't. If you tell me to dance like a chicken, I don't have to dance like a chicken. Just because you say something doesn't mean it's lawful. And I did leave.
Okay.
I did leave. And it's not Mr. I don't believe in names. Names are hurtful. It's against my First Amendment right of religion. I'm one of the people, and people, it's not nice to call people names, and I didn't commit a crime. I have a right to come and redress my public officials, whether they're hiding in a park or wherever they are. And I wasn't in a park. I was on a road with a sign, a street sign, that has no...
Your identification, sir? We already have yours.
I haven't committed a crime, but I won't resist you in any way.
Okay, then can I have...
You know, I won't resist you.
You can give it to my...
I won't resist you in any way,
so
shape, or form, but...
you are resisting it by not giving me your information.
Well...
So that's a second count of resist and obstruct, is if I asked you for your identification and you don't provide it.
Well...
I have the intent to...
What is your badge number? Or, I'm sorry, your radio number?
602.
602.
Same badge number and radio number are the same.
All right, well...
Can you give me your identification, sir?
I haven't committed a crime, and 3802 says I don't have to give an ID until I've been placed under lawful arrest.
Okay.
You haven't placed me under lawful arrest, and if you do...
have the intent to issue you a misdemeanor citation.
Oh, actually, there's no failure to ID in Idaho, so...
So, sir,
There's no such thing.
are you going to not give me your information?
I haven't committed a crime.
So you did, I just explained to you, and now not giving me your identification is again committing the same violation of the...
You have a nice day, all right? You have a nice night. Come on, let's go. Am I detained?
Yeah, no. Actually you are.
Oh, I'm detained?
You are.
Well, I won't resist detainment or anything. If you say I'm detained...
If you guys could both hang out here so I get issued citations, I would appreciate it.
I mean, I'm not stopping you from doing anything.
You're stopping me from issuing you a citation because I need your name for that.
Get out your facepalm protection because they're about to go weapons grade stupid.
Your name and birth date, if you would, please.
Again, sir, names are hurtful, and it is not nice to call people names.
Well, he was given a name at birth, right?
It goes against his religion, his First Amendment constitutionally protected activities.
First Amendment doesn't cover names.
It does cover religion. Why don't you need to go back and look at that, okay?
It does cover religion, it doesn't cover names.
Well, okay, well, there you go. Check it out.
Your
Maybe
first
names
name and
are
last
part
name,
of
please, and date
religious
birth.
beliefs. Maybe names are part of
I have a
religious
First Amendment right to not make speech.
Yeah,
But
you
this
do
is-
have a
this
right
is-
not
This
to
is
make
going to go
speech.
one of two ways.
Yeah, either I'm gonna press on or I'm gonna press harder.
So
That's
I'm gonna
either those are the two ways.
Go over there to my patrol car, print your guys' citations for a misdemeanor offense. That way we can go to court and we can argue this in court. Or I'm going to come over there and put you under physical arrest.
I will not
take to
resist
jail.
you. You
That
don't
way
need
can be
you don't need to use excessive force.
I don't plan on it, buddy.
All right, I'm not gonna resist you.
I didn't
Please
say you
understand that.
And
Well,
that's perfect. I really
it goes
prefer that.
against his religious beliefs,
Okay,
and
and
you
that's
can
something that you
figure
can
it out
argue
whether
in
if it's
court.
names or not, whatever. People have the right to believe whatever they choose to believe,
Here.
right? Thank you.
I would really
I
rather
need
not
my-
take you to
I'm
jail,
kidding.
buddy. I just want to name.
Listen to this little speech. Let me know in the comments if you have any idea what he's on about.
It is not
You
nice
can't take
to
me
call
anywhere. I'm
people
in my
names.
body and I'm on the hill. I'm standing on the First Amendment.
Hand me the.
And no matter where you think that you're gonna take me, I will never get off the First Amendment. I will never get off my high ground just
It
to.
is not nice to call people names, and
Here.
again, sir, you are assuming.
I would never stop you from doing what you need to do.
To take you to jail.
Well, it
stepping
seems
on
like
his
you
First
do.
Amendment rights,
You
sir, and
you
I
are
want
fighting
you
the
to know
First
you are
Amendment in a
treading
big way.
thin on
You
your
are trying to convert a
qualified immunity
constitutionally
to be thrown out
protected
the window
activity into a
because you are
crime,
stepping on
and you are not allowed to do that.
constitutional
You do not have the authority to do that. Maybe you missed the memo. But you don't get to turn the right of the press into a crime. I have a right to go and approach an officer any damn time I want, when I want, where I want. You don't get to hide. And I can ask you questions. And that's my right. And I did that, and you want to convert it into a crime. You want to do it. I am not going to resist you, but it is on you. You will do what you will do, and I will not stop you. You have no power over me. I am standing on the First Amendment, and you will not scare me into getting off of
Take
it.
you under physical arrest and go to jail, or we issue you a citation under a promise to appear.
Well, I'm one of the people, and I don't have
And
names.
that way you could prove you're innocent.
You heard that right. He says that he doesn't have a name and therefore cannot be arrested. Let's see how that works out.
Be calling people names, and we have told you, we have explained, it is not nice to call people names. Didn't your mama teach you that growing up, sir?
So my mom and my grandparents in the Catholic Church taught me to call people their names.
No
You're
persons,
not
their
supposed to
names.
Call people names.
No,
It's
you call
not
them by their God-given name and their birth name. That's nothing I've ever been not taught. Can you meet me out here on the street so we can take care of this?
You know, I'm not going to assist you, but I won't resist you, all right? I don't take orders from my servants. I don't take orders from my servants. It's never going to happen. My servants don't tell me what to do. I'm one of the people. I'm up here on the hill, the high ground, the righteous position.
You're on the high ground. Remember this, please.
Here, you need to give him your ID.
Sorry?
You need to give him your ID.
Hold on. How can she give him ID? I thought y'all didn't have names. You wouldn't be lying, would you?
Am I still being detained against my will?
Yes, you are, sir. Okay, are you gonna fail to identify yourself again, so I can issue a citation?
Here, will you take this?
Is that a yes? You are failing to identify yourself?
I'm not resisting you in any way.
Are you failing to identify yourself? Do you not want to tell me your
Excuse me, sir, what was your name?
state ID?
Jack Ray, R-A-Y.
Sorry, what? What, buddy?
Ray?
Do you have any
Okay,
evidence
thank
that I
you.
failed?
Yeah, you're not giving me your name.
He will not resist, but he will not assist either.
He does the same thing here that he did in my last video about him getting arrested. He falls on the ground and won't move. That tactic is about as successful this time as it was last time.
It's a little bit more comfortable, okay?
Did you have any property on you? You wanted to go to this gal
He's
here?
already taken most of his property.
Okay.
Again, sir, I have to say you're assuming.
Those tight are loose enough there for you, bud?
Chilly tonight, huh?
It's very cold. My hands are about to fall
it
off.
got a lot colder tonight than I thought it was going to get.
Yeah, I just ran off without my gloves.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so my hands are cold.
Now you got two devices in both hands. You can't swap them out, huh?
Something like that. Oh.
Come on, man. Dude, come on.
You really meant it when he said he wouldn't assist in any way, huh?
He will not resist, but he will not assist either, and he's serious.
Called resisting, my friend.
And again,
Raj,
this,
why don't you guys go get your cars and we'll just put them in the car?
again, this is a First Amendment protected activity, believe it or not.
He's not being arrested for this. For recording? Not for recording.
I'm just holding you up, sir, to make sure you don't face plants, okay? I'd rather you not do that. I mean, it probably won't feel good, but...
No, when it comes to religious beliefs, as far as names and name calling, that's what I'm saying.
So we aren't calling anybody names, we're just telling him he has to identify himself.
That is the name.
Okay. So you're required to give us a name. At certain points. And the other night in the park he was required to provide his name and didn't. So that's what he's in custody for.
We was not detained. We was not detained. But, and that's recorded evidence. I've got that.
Okay.
I mean, stand up for me, please.
It's gonna break my heart. I won't bother. I'm just trying to record. Sorry.
You've been perfectly polite and nice. I got no problem with it.
Man, it's too cold. I need like 3 more arms.
No, I often wish for 2 more. You need for me?
we got to pick them up.
You want to just take them under the shoulders and then back first?
I would love to try to. You want to help me out with that?
You need help, Raj?
Now listen to his sister wife tell the most obvious lie in the history of lies.
Are you planning on bailing him out?
I would have to know a name in order to bail, right?
You don't know his name?
I don't. When I tell you, you have to know.
I'm not asking you his name. I was just asking you if you're going to bail him or not. Post his bail. He will sit in there as a John Doe until they figure out who he is, but I'm curious if you're going to go post his bond.
I would have to have a
Good.
name in order to do that, right?
I would say that was a clown car, but it was more like a clown short bus. I cut that video down from an hour-long video that was full of dead air and incoherent ramblings. That's how dedicated I am to bringing you top-shelf, concentrated stupid. If you like this video and you want to see more stupid in the future, please like and subscribe.